Sir, what is the power level of the Mach 42? It's over 9,000! What? 9,000? There's no way that could be right. I'm Iron Man, and I just created Super Saiyan armor. Himikomi Hadouken!
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Iron Man 3 Tony Stark movie masterpiece 1/6 scale collectible figure. I want to thank SideshowCollectibles.com for sending me out this figure to review for you guys. Click the link in the description so you can order your very own Tony Stark. But if you want a chance to win your own Tony Stark, watch the end of this video. You'll find out how. So here you can see the packaging. Has a really nice picture of Tony looking pretty epic in his Hall of Armor, which you see here. Now here's the funny thing is that on the box it's actually, the full name of this is the Mark 42 Anonymous Preventive Propulsion Suit Test version MS-191. You can see also it has the Hot Toys movie masterpiece logo right there. Inside the packaging says Iron Man 3 Tony Stark. Has a red label right there. Top and the bottom of the box says Marvel Iron Man 3. Back of the box is red and has a big old warning label on the back that would say, warning, don't choke on your Tony Stark, you might have a panic attack. Then you want to actually open up the box from the top right here. You get this first top layer which shows a picture of the figure and it has all the credits right there of all the people who designed and made this figure. You just simply remove this and there you get in a plastic tray everything that comes with the figure, including the figure itself. A lot of different pieces. I think it's time for Tony Stark to build some neat stuff. And here we got the Iron Man 3 Hot Toys Tony Stark figure. Holy crap, this figure comes with so much stuff. Wow, let's take a closer look at it. I really love the head sculpt on this guy. I think with every release, Hot Toys definitely improves on their Tony Stark head sculpts. I think it looks a lot like Robert Downey Jr. I think it's near perfect, you know, not 100%, but really, really close. Just really love it a lot. You know, the eyes, his signature like goatee beard thing. Yeah, it definitely looks like him. I really like the hair a lot. The hair has, you know, really good, you know, paint apps on it, and I just really love it a lot. I mean, it really does look like Robert Downey Jr. to me. Like I said, maybe not 100%, but probably one of their best yet. And the outfit is really nice. I really like the, you know, it's a very simple outfit, just like this really cool texture kind of sports shirt, but it says Stark Industries right there, so it's his own shirt, of course. Why wouldn't Tony Stark be wearing his own clothing line? So yeah, I really like the pattern right there. It's really nice. You can see here, like, you know, the joints and hands, and then he's wearing just regular pants. He has a white t-shirt underneath, which I'll show more for his arc reactor when I'll show it, but you know, the pants are, you know, just, you know, pretty much, you know, standard pants. He has some of these kind of boot or sneakers, you know, really nice. Laces are, they're not actual laces, but you know, they're sculpted. Really nice. I really like the texturing on the bottom. When you compare head sculpts, you can see was probably the best Tony Stark head sculpt up to this point was the Mark IV. You know, it's a pretty nice head sculpt. I like it a lot. I use it for my custom Tony Stark right here. But I do see the improvement even with the last Iron Man release, like the Mark VII Tony Stark head sculpt, which some people didn't like. I like the little smirk, but yeah, you can see, I think that this new Tony Stark is definitely probably the best one. You know, you can definitely see the improvements. For articulation, Tony has some pretty good articulation. His head can go up that much, goes down that much. You gotta make sure he's looking fully straight so you can fully rotate his head, and he kind of has that side-to-side movement too. His arms, because of the outfit, can mostly fully rotate. You just kind of have to be careful not to like tear the outfit, you know. Any Hot Toys figure, you want to be cautious, but he can go in and out. He kind of has like that armpit joint a little bit. He does bend at the elbow right here, only like 90 degrees, but it does fully rotate because it's a kind of elbow that's exposing, so I understand why they didn't do with the double joint. It fully rotates, it goes in and out for the wrist. He does have a little bit of chest articulation, goes forward and back, especially with his arc reactor, which I'll get into, and he does have waist articulation that fully rotates, you just got to be very careful then. His legs go forward and back really good, go in and out, can almost do the splits, but don't rip his pants because, you know, don't want to embarrass him. He'll just cover up with armor, but whatever. Fully rotates at the upper part leg, bends at 2 points at the knee, and the ankles with these boots, they do rotate, they do pivot forward and back, and a little bit ankle pivot side to side. He does have a lined-up arc reactor, which up until the end of Iron Man 3, which I don't want to spoil it, but probably it's going to be some spoilers, so come on. If you haven't seen it by now, what's wrong with you? So he does have a switch right here that does line up. You just kind of feel it right here, so it's right there. You just pull it down and it does light up through the shirt. Nice and bright arc reactor. Let me show you it under the shirt. Hot Toys even has the hole cut out for his wife beater underneath, and yeah, you can see it's a really nice detailed arc reactor and very nice and bright, so it shines right through the shirt. Tony comes with tons of accessories. First and foremost, he comes with instructions on how to put together the figure stage and, you know, how to put in his different light up gauntlets and everything, so these really help out a lot. One of the biggest accessories is his mechanical robot helper. He has wheels on there on the bottom, which is very nice. Very nice detail on this. I mean, it does roll, which is really cool. I'll get more into that, and the wheels move around. You can see here it has all the wires and joints. You know, it has some really nice paint. It has working pistons and everything, and a lot of the wires, and even has the little robot clamps that comes with a little camera. Comes with a little, looks like a handy cam, like a Canon or Sony. It does actually have articulated, you know, viewfinder, or, you know, so that's really cool. LED screen, has the record and, you know, stop buttons, and, you know, it has a little lens. Overall, some really nice detail. You know, just, and it's not the same ones we got in, so it's really cool. Hot Toys to include like an accurate one with the actual wheels. You can see the differences with the previous robot helper versus this new one. Of course, like the bottom, you can definitely tell the old one didn't have any wheels. It was just mostly had to stay in one place. It does have very similar parts above that without the wheels, but it is a little bit different in spots. It has the same amount of articulation. Of course, there's no fire extinguisher connected to the new one, so it can hold the camera. For articulation, the little robot helper has quite a bit, just like the previous ones. His little mouth, hand clasp open up. It can actually pivot up and down right there, and actually pivot left and right there, so that's really great. It also rotates up at this part right here, which is great. Just be careful with the wires. It has the working pistons that work. It goes up and down here with the working pistons. It also rotates full 360. The wheels can also rotate 360, and they roll. Now Tony comes with this table full of little goodies that he like uses to work on stuff, and little bits that are meant to be on the table. So let's take a look at everything. He comes with 3 different tools. He comes with a screwdriver, very nice. He comes with a little wire cutters, which actually works. It looks like it's made of some metal. It's very sturdy. Comes with a pair of pliers that actually do work too, and feels like it's die-cast metal too. Comes with 2 sets of wrapped cords, blue and white. This is freaking cool. The Stark Expo magazine that's all about Tony Stark. They actually have an actual real magazine, and it actually has, you know, it's printed out in full 1/6 scale. The way they did this, I do not know how, but if you can actually read this, it's actually legible writing, and it has just a bunch of pictures of Tony and Iron Man throughout the different movies from Iron Man 1 through the Avengers, but just the amount of detail on this is pretty freaking awesome. Just a really legit magazine. Tony also comes with 3 different blueprints for different armors. This one is for the Mark 7, really nice and detailed, just white on the back. This one's also for the Mark 7, shows more of the arc reactor, and another blueprint of the Mark 7. They're all just a little bit different from each other. Now he comes with a bunch of random pieces of different armors. I would like to say probably anywhere from Mark 4 to 7. You know, he comes with a neck piece that we've gotten before. He comes with a repulsor hand that is definitely a Mark 6, 7, or 4, whatever, and it's articulated, which is great, so I really do like that a lot. It has a shoulder piece. I'm guessing this is from the Mark 4 or 6, I'm guessing. He also comes with a faceplate. It's definitely from either the Mark 4, 6, or 7, and it has that same nice detail inside there, which I do love. And he comes with a Mark 4, 6, 3 helmet. So this one actually is made for with the neck that lights up. So if you are missing an Iron Man head, you have that. So it would be nice if it came with a Mark 42 helmet, but you know, this is just random stuff to put on the desk, you know, so I understand, I guess. It does come with 2 pieces of the Mark 42 armor that actually, when it's in flight mode, or when, you know, it's just rocketing out to him. So this, I believe, is the ankle armor, the leg armor. So very nice paint apps on here. I like it. It's kind of like that energy, you know, when it's, you know, reattaching itself. Really awesome paint apps all around, and you can see like the little rocket part and just really cool engineering. This is the gauntlet armor, I believe, so also has that same rocket, you know, very nice silver and bits of blue, you know, just really nice. Very cool. This is just definitely made to be stationary. Of course, he comes with his little Dragon Ball Z headset. I know it's not Dragon Ball Z, but it definitely reminds me of it. Some really nice paint apps and detail. It clips on his head. It's over 9,000! Now, the actual table itself is really nice. It has some, you know, very like kind of stainless steel looking nice silver paint, and it does have real rolling wheels, which I do like a lot. And it has that second layer. The top part kind of does remind me of the table from the Joker DX11 figure, and it's because, if you notice, it has a little hole, like the little pencil hole. So I don't know if Hot Toys recycled that or they kept that, because the only thing I can think for, if you take like the little screwdriver and you just place it in there, so it kind of looks like, if you want to make it look like he's working on something, the screwdriver is there. So that's kind of cool. I don't mind that they kept that hole there. If you thought that's all the figure comes with, wait, there's more. He comes with a variety of hands. 6 of them are regular hands, 2 of them are fisted, 2 are meant to hold, like, you know, his screwdriver, wrench, or other things. He comes with some extra wrist pegs in case you need them. He comes with 3 pairs of Mark 42 hands. One pair is just regular repulsor hands that are made to light up. They each have a bunch of articulated fingers, you know, can do the bird if you want to, and they're made to work with the light up feature. These hands are pretty much the same with the articulated fingers, but they're made to do more of the repulsor hands, so like that way you can have them out more, like for a full-on repulsor blast. And you also get the arm guards or wrist guards made for that, which I'll show here. And then you get the interchangeable gauntlets, which do have the light up feature, which I'll show how to change out here in a second. And these come with the fisted hands that you can actually take out here, and then you can remove this part right here and then put in the repulsor hands. One thing that's really cool about this is that the first part of the arm that connects at the elbow is held together with a magnet, so it's kind of like it actually works like it goes right on him. So you want to pull out the regular arm right in here. You just kind of gently tug on it. Then you just take the interchangeable arm and you just kind of put it in here. There you have Tony in this nice repulsor blast hand, which is great. And of course, these light up, so you just turn on the switch right here and boom. Tony also comes with interchangeable left and right leg armor. You can see here it does have the nice detail for the feet. They don't light up, but it's okay. I couldn't understand why. But yeah, really nice paint. You know, the Mark 42. You know, for both feet. You can put this on the table if you choose to not have it on him. What you want to do is you want to remove the boot. You take the leg armor and you kind of have to, you actually get this little clear tool to kind of tuck his pants inside of here. So you kind of slip it in, and then you kind of have to use the tool to tuck in his pants through there. Then you just take the foot part and you connect it. We'll make sure it's connected with the ankle joint. Here he is with the right leg armor. You can put it on both legs, but yeah, you can see how much it makes him a little bit taller, so he's a little uneven when he only has one on. Last but not least is his giant figure stage. This thing takes a little bit of time to put together in all these separate pieces you can see right here. It has kind of like little stairs, 1, 2, 3, and also has these little bits. Now with these little wires, the instructions kind of say, I think you put it through the hole, but they're not long enough, but then you line them up there. They're stationed like right here. You really don't have to put on there. It looks cool either way, but I decided to do it. Plus you have all these cardboard pieces around it to make the little, you know, strip around there. And, you know, it has some really nice detail on here. Like I said, this is a bunch of different parts put together. It's probably about like a dozen or so pieces. It doesn't take too long to assemble. These little bits right here, you can see are, you got to make sure they're flush and everything, so be careful of that. Then it does, what's cool about this, it's hard to show this, but underneath it, this takes 3 AAA batteries, and it has a little input for like a AC adapter, so you can actually plug in and not have to worry about using batteries. So that's really cool. I really like this a lot. Also, it does have a cradle, so you can have him like if you want him like to do some epic poses and not worry about him fall. But he stays really good without the stand too. And last but not least, I mentioned the batteries. It does light up. You just press the button right here, and it does light up here. The light is pretty bright, especially in dark settings. Initialize sequence. Crap. Try again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice. Haha, we got this. Send them all. Whoa, whoa, what? Jarvis, what? I didn't mean them all at once. Holy crap. Slow down, Jarvis. Slow it down. You just need the other foot. Oh my god. Ah, ah, ah. I told you slow it down, butthead. Not what I meant, Jarvis. Size comparison time. So here you can see that the Iron Man 3 Tony Stark compared to the Mech Test version from Iron Man 1, they're almost about the same size. He's a little off because of I only have him in one of the Mark 42 leg pieces, but you can see that a regular Iron Man figure like the Mark 6 is taller than him by like half an inch. For the first Iron Man 3 Hot Toys figure to come out, this is a great way to start out the line. Not only do we get a figure with the best Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark head sculpt, there's so many displaying options, there's so many fun accessories, so many accessories that come out of this, from the figure stage to the robot helper to the table full of so many goodies. You can display him with the Mark 42 pieces or without. His light up features. He just has so much fun factor to him, as JRA Nightmare would say. It definitely sets when the Hall of Armour comes out. When I'm definitely getting the 7-piece one, this will look like an amazing centerpiece to that. It's gonna look amazing to recreate his little workshop Hall of Armour. You can get this right now at SideshowCollectibles.com. Link is in the description. I want to thank Sideshow Collectibles for sending out this to review for you guys. You can actually win this exact figure that I just reviewed for you guys. There's a link in the description. You just go to that giveaway link. You put in your name, email, US, and then from now to October 15th, you have to enter in October 15th. Sideshow Collectibles will pick a random winner to send out this Hot Toys Iron Man 3 Tony Stark figure to you guys. Anyone across the world can enter, but of course there'll be some fees applied, so check out that page for all the rules and everything. But yeah, I want to thank Sideshow Collectibles for sending out this again to review for you guys, and good luck with winning your own Hot Toys Tony Stark, because I highly recommend this figure. I really think this is such a great piece, especially if you're an Iron Man fan or Robert Downey Jr. fan. I highly recommend it. For more geek news, reviews, podcasts, more, go to bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long. Remember, celebrate your own in a big way.
Check out bkbn.net. Jason David Frank, Tommy the Green Ranger.
Okay, let's try this again. Jarvis, drop Mandino. Oh yeah, love the holiday season. Oh, are you serious? It's Jingle Bells, not Jingle Ball.